In order to make coconut roti or paratha, we need coconut flour. We need psyllium husk. We call it as isabgol bhusi as well in Hindi, and this is normal psyllium husk. You can get it in any general store and online. We need warm water. I have already make it warm, and we need ghee or butter or any of the oil which we need for that. So I have taken butter because the butter is in yellow color, so when we are using butter, it gives the yellow color to my roti or paratha. Apart from that, we need butter paper. So if you can see, this one layer is shiny and another layer is like normal paper. So it helps in rolling the roti, very well. Otherwise, it's very hard to give a shape to coconut roti or paratha. So here I have taken 60 gram of coconut flour. So I think 60 gram of flour is good enough to make 4 roti out of it. So let's start how I will show in this video how to make coconut roti or paratha. Now what we have to do, we have to mix 2 tablespoons of psyllium husk in this. Psyllium husk helps in binding the coconut flour very easily. Now in this I will add 2 spoons of butter. Now we can easily mix it. So mix it till the butter mixes throughout the coconut flour. Now you can see that our butter and psyllium husk have mixed very well in this coconut flour. Now I'll add warm water to make the dough. One thing you have to be careful here is that you don't have to put a lot of water initially in this flour to make the dough, because we don't know when it will be runny and there will be a lot of water. So make sure that you put water very slowly. And coconut flour takes a lot of water, and we need, I think in 60 gram of coconut flour we need 1 glass of warm water approximately. So here you can see the dough is still very dry, so we have to add a little bit of more warm water. Mix it well. So still you can see some parts of coconut water is still dry, but nothing to worry, it will be alright. So our dough is mixed very well with water. So what we have to do now is we have to keep the dough for next 10 to 15 minutes. The dough has to rest next 10 to 15 minutes so that whatever the psyllium husk we have mixed in the dough, it can bind our dough very well. So it needs some time for that. So let's keep aside our coconut flour dough and we'll come back in next 10 minutes. Now 10 minutes are over, so we will just knead our dough once more. So now we will put some butter on the butter paper so that our roti can easily come out when we go for cooking. Now the butter is applied. Let's take some portion of our coconut flour dough. One thing you have to take care is that you can't make very big roti out of it. So try to make small ones like puri size roti. So I have made one ball out of it. Place it onto the paper. Put another paper and roll over it. So don't worry about the shape of the roti, guys. Usually roti doesn't come out round shape. So here is our roti, and if you want to make it round shape, then you can take a round shape cutter and you can cut it into the round shape. So now let's head over to our stove so that we can cook it. So here is our stove. Let's start. One thing you have to take care again is that you have to apply some butter onto the stove before we put our roti onto our tawa. So now slowly transfer your roti onto your tawa. Don't worry about the paper will not burn. So guys, here you have to take non-stick tawa because it becomes very easy to cook coconut flour roti on non-stick tawa. So once it is set from one side, then only try to flap over. If you try to flap over before it is set from one side, the roti will break. So how will you know that it is set? So from the sides you will see the brown layer. So once you know that it has become brown from the sides, now it is set. So you have to cook these rotis on the low to medium flame. If you cook it onto the slow flame, your roti may become dry and it will not be soft. It will break. Now it's ready to wrap over. Now here you can see our roti's color has come out very well. If you want to make roti, then if you don't want much butter to be applied, then you can leave it like that. Otherwise you can apply more butter over it to give the yellow color to our roti, and it will become like paratha. The taste of these rotis are very yum. All right. Just few more minutes and our roti is ready. Our roti is ready. So here you can see now I have made 3 or 4 parathas or roti, whatever you want to call it. It is